Hello and welcome to Ben the Nie, Song of Ice and Fire podcast. I am Sir Matt, the Bud Knight.
And I am Sir Ezra, the Watchful. Welcome back, friends. We've got some exciting new images from House of the Dragon. Matt's got them pulled up for us. This looks sick.
Yeah, I saw this on Twitter today. Shout out to Gray Area. I saw it off her, but I think she got it off somebody. I mean, everybody was tweeting it.
Yeah.
And so we're getting some photos here of young sort of Rhaenyra Targaryen, Laenor Velaryon, and seems pretty cool. These are sort of set photos, so again, potential spoilers. Now, we do know that some of these younger actors have been cast, which has sort of did lead us to the fact that we're going to be seeing some flashbacks here.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are. So right here, I mean, the costuming looks sort of spot on, actually, to a lot of the fan art that we've seen of her before, and it goes along really well with obviously what we saw in Game of Thrones. We sort of know some of these events take place, but I think it's just sort of cool to sort of see some of this, right? We can begin to sort of imagine what this is going to look like when we get there. And that's mostly all of the photos, by the way, are all like beach and sort of just fields. I mean, everything else is done inside of a green screen, I'm sure.
Yeah. So what my big takeaway from this is just seeing that is, and I'm guessing, Laenor Velaryon, right? Is this who we're seeing on
yep,
kind of with Rhaenyra? So that's cool because there was all that talk about Corlys Velaryon and the casting decision there, and then now you see the actor cast for Laenor. Awesome, it's fitting, it works. I think it's epic. You've got that the Velaryon kind of platinum hairstyle going on, which works. So I'm sure when they do some post-production or contact lenses, we'll see something with the eyes as well as we zoom in there. It just looks really legit. And where there was one photo, I don't know if you can find it. It was a photo where it looked like someone else.
There's a lot more photos, by the way.
Wow.
Scroll through here. And again, we so now this, I believe, is probably actually being filmed since the guy's behind him. But some of it is just production photos, so it's hard to say exactly if they're just sort of walking around or or if any of this is going to actually.
Did he just draw his sword there? What in the?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So,
I mean, what for? Why? Is there an adversary? Is there a foe? Is he just no? But okay, so there's a character who we know, and this is, by the way, spoiler. Anybody who so those are just the images right there, and we're about to dive into some spoiler talk on Laenor Velaryon because he has two lovers, and I thought as I was skimming through some of the pictures earlier, we might have saw either Sir Joffrey Lonmouth or we might have seen Sir Carl Corey as a potential lover or love interest for Laenor, because that's sort of the big story is that there he is right there. Boom. Who is that to the left? Right. So
yeah, it's not exactly stated. There's another one here. I mean, I don't know if he's picking his nose or what's going on here, but
who is that? Who is that guy though? Right. Don't you think that makes sense that perhaps he is either a servant or he's a good friend of Laenor Velaryon and possibly a love interest, that he's watching them walk on the beach and you get that feeling like they're more intimate or more close than the relationship he has with Rhaenyra. I mean, that's in Westeros, a lot of it's political, right? So there's political alliances, tie-ins, but really, truly, he's in love with this individual.
Right. Some people are saying, Joffrey Velaryon.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
But I don't know that we know specifically.
Yeah.
This person's saying, I think because unfortunately it's in Spanish, but it's still to say Joffrey Velaryon. But if you go down here, somebody else responded and said, no, I think you mean Joffrey Lonmouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That to me made more sense that could be that individual. So just a quick backstory on Joffrey Lonmouth while we're here. Known as the Knight of Kisses, Sir Matt. The Knight of Kisses. I thought about that for a title for myself, but I mean, it's just not,
right. It's not right. Understandable.
I'm more of the Knight of Hugs. All right. The Knight of Hugs. Anyways, he is he's a knight from House Lonmouth during the reign of King Viserys I. He was rumored to be a lover of Sir Laenor Velaryon, the heir to Driftmark. He's killed. He rode as Laenor's champion in the tourney. It's Rhaenyra Targaryen's sort of wedding tourney, right? He rides as Laenor's champion, and he's going against Ser Harwin Strong, who rode for the princess. And during that tourney, Sir Criston Cole actually attacks him with a morningstar and cracked his helm, and he dies six days later or whatever. So that could be an arc that we see, which is there's a marriage, there's a tournament. That's always a nice way to kind of start things off. You remember in a Game of Thrones, the Hands tourney was really cool, and I think people really like that. So show us a tourney. That would be epic.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's mostly what we got today. There's a little bit of footage. I know I'm screen sharing it here, but it's mostly just sort of people peeking around. So I don't know how well that's not going to translate well over to through the screen share here. But then you've got sort of like a council here.
What is up?
That's being held. Shout out to whoever took these photos, by the way. I mean, geesh. And so you sort of see in there that's just a further away shot, but then you got some guards sort of walking here. I mean, they're wearing sunglasses though, so I don't know if that's being used or not, if they're just walking to get into set. But so so it's just kind of cool. We're beginning to see what it's to be like, starting to piece it into our head, get back into Westeros here for a lot of these people. There's a lot of people when I talk to that don't even know that a Game of Thrones prequel is coming. There's as soon when that trailer comes, they'll see it and they'll say, wow, they're doing a Game of Thrones prequel. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. And it's epic. It's got dragons. It's got all sorts of, really cool political backstabbing. I think it will be more Game of Thrones than what we saw in Game of Thrones. It's all about the Iron Throne.
It'll be more A Song of Ice and Fire. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, there we go. So anyway, this is cool, friends. We just wanted to kind of show this to you, get your thoughts. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Who was that individual? I'll show him back up here on the screen again. Who is this? Is this one of Sir Laenor's lovers? Leave us a comment down below. Please like, please subscribe, and remember, fire and blood.